Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 8 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Good morning to so many of you great and beautiful people out there here in the city of Aurora. It's a nice sunshiny day outside. It looks really, really pretty out there. The birds are chirping, and the high today is going to be 76 degrees. I know that. I have special information. How do I know that? Well, I watch Aurora weather, so I hope that you do too. Use the hashtag Aurora weather for your local temps, and all that great weather comes from the National Weather Service of Chicago. Good morning to my dear friend Alejandro Ibarra. He is in the chat. Good morning to you, dear sir. You are the man. Also, good morning from from the shop, the Woodcrafters by Luz and Juan. Shout out to those great folks right there. That's a local business here in the city of Aurora. The Cayetano family. Hope I said that and pronounced that correctly. They do good things in the world of woodcrafting, and unless it's a special piece like for Chicago or Aurora or a custom piece, the artwork you will find has an Azteca-inspired theme, so that's a really cool thing. It's also Cinco de Mayo today, so it's a nice way to celebrate and a nice day to celebrate. First Friday is going on tonight. There's so much going on out there. Saul Olivas is here. Good morning, Saul. And also Josie Mendoza Geller. She is here. Good morning to you. And hope that you guys are all feeling well. It's a beautiful, bright morning out there. Brett, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
All right, good stuff. So we got a lot of news to talk about today. I owe you guys many headlines and things like that. The week has been going by really fast. We had a lot of great guests, so we didn't get a chance to really dig into the stuff happening here in the city. Wendy Connell is here. Good morning to you, Wendy. So I got a great piece of news. I'm going to tell you a lot of stuff today, guys. But the first thing I'm going to do is start off with our friends of the Quad County Urban League. Quad County Urban League President and CEO Theodia Gillespie is getting set to receive the National Urban League's Legacy Award. How about that? Theodia Gillespie will receive this award at the 2023 NUL Summit, Leadership Summit in New Orleans, Louisiana. NUL is the National Urban League Legacy Award. The award is presented to 3 CEOs during the organization's Leadership Summit who have given decades of service to the Urban League movement. Wow. According to Nina Hunter, the Quad County Urban League Board Chair, quote, Theodia Gillespie is a true leader in the Urban League movement. Her 31 years of service to the Quad County Urban League have made a real difference in the lives of countless people in the Quad Cities. She is a role model for all of us, and we are more than deserving. And more than deserving of the NUL's Legacy Award. That's awesome. Theodia Gillespie has served as president and CEO of the Quad County Urban League since 1992. Under her leadership, the organization has grown to become one of the leading providers of social services in the Quad Cities. The Urban League provides a wide range of programs and services, including job training, education, housing, and health care. So much great stuff. The summit will bring together more than 1,000 leaders to discuss the most pressing issues facing the Black community today. Now, the Quad County Urban League supports racial justice, civil rights, and economic empowerment for African Americans and others within the Quad Counties, DuPage, Kane, Kendall, and Will of Illinois. I love it. That's what it's all about. We're going to start off right there with that, right? We're going to start off with something empowering right there. That is awesome. President and CEO of the Quad County Urban League since 1992, doing the work. That is awesome stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Time is 8:10. Lily is here. Good morning to you. And Karina Suarez Darden is here. Good morning, Karina Suarez Darling. And Valerie Trainham is here as well. Good to see you, Valerie. Karina Suarez Darden knocked it out the park yesterday with a great interview on Buenos Dias, Aurora. She interviewed our friends, partners, colleagues, and homies of the Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry. Now, scratch it out. What was key in yesterday's interview? If you don't speak Spanish, I got to get those translations up there. But what was key in the interview was that, you know, the food pantry doesn't just give people food. Okay? They have classes, they have workshops, and they have other nonprofit partners and agencies come in there and help the people who come to the food pantry. Because, and this is key, listen to me carefully. If you are using a food bank, you most likely have other issues that could stand to be addressed. For example, you may want some information on how to boost your credit score. You may want information on, you know, perhaps getting into the Solar for All program, right? There's layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of ways to help people. So the Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry has become the kind of location that allows for other services to thrive to help people in many different ways. The Neighbor Project, I've been in there. We've multiple times set up a table and tell people about all kinds of things. When the court-based rental assistance was going on, we were telling people about that. When IDA first opened the program for rental assistance, I was there doing that. Shout out to Becky Dunnigan, Shannon Cameron, the whole squad. So, you know, that's what it's all about, man. There's organizations doing a lot of the work, and we are here happy to share their message, share what they're talking about to the wider audience that is you guys. The time is 8:06 a.m. Now, I'm going to move on from the Quad County Urban League news, and I'm going to tell you some more great stuff. I got 3 pounds of news I got to deliver before 9 o'clock, and we will get this done. Brett has some of the local stuff going on for you. He's going to come in with that at about 8:13 a.m. But right now, check this out. Mental health, salud mental. Oh, hit the claps for Curtis. If you guys need Spanish lessons, I'm your boy. Okay, Martes 9th. So that's Tuesday the 9th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. This is going to be at 552nd Avenue. That's Family Focus. Family Focus is doing this. They've partnered up with NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, Kane, South, DeKalb, and Kendall counties, joined to talk about the stigmas of mental health, where you can get help and the signs to look out for. Now, I went to the very last one that they did, and guess who I was with? Karina Suarez Darden. Yep, me and her, we was chilling. Remember that, Karina? Hey, she had a bottle of water. I had like 4 bags of gummy bears. But, you know, it was really cool, and they taught us a lot there. They allowed us to sit in, see what was going on, and, you know, take part in some of the workshops. It was really cool. People had questions there, too. And a lot of the people that had questions weren't able to, I won't say that they weren't able to. I had the feeling that those people probably had those questions for a long time, but just didn't have any way to ask them. Right, Karina? That's what it felt like. Because the stuff, and it was in Spanish, but I can understand it, the stuff that it was really poignant, right? They were giving examples. What if I have a 46-year-old sister named Betty who lives with me and drives a green Honda, and how could she? Very specific questions that they were asking, almost like they had or knew someone with those issues. So that's what it's about, right? Put the people together in the same room and allow them to work it out. The time is 8:09 a.m. All right, the next piece of news. Let's get ready for this one. To lose is to gain. That's tonight, 7:30 p.m. at Fresh Start City Church, 10 South Lancaster Avenue in Aurora. This is Women's Ministry Night, and the guest speaker is Marisol Garcia, and it's going to be at 7:30 p.m. once again tonight. That's going to be a good one. So please go on out there. Fresh Start City Church is located on the intersection of Galena and Lancaster, 10 South Lancaster. So you heard about it here, and when you go there, check it out, and tell them that you heard about it on Good Morning Aurora. Also, if you're looking for a good church home, I would have you consider Fresh Start City Church, and Pastor Jose Torres is a great friend of the show. He's a good man, and that is a good congregation, and flock. Great job, NAMI and Family Focus. Yes, we were there. Karina Suarez Darden. Maria Saltajerry is here. She says, good morning, loves. Right back at you, dear friend. And Aisha Saxon is here as well. Okay. So I think that we're in a place that's really good right now in the great city of Aurora. I feel this is a little personal segment right now. I feel energy, right? People come up to me and they're always telling me cool stuff. They're like, Curtis, man, I want to do this. Did you see this open up? Did you see that? Yeah, I did. I feel confident. I feel really impressed by what I see. I think good things are on the horizon. But I don't think I'm alone either. What do you guys think? Are we looking good as a city? We ready for this summer coming up? We got First Friday tonight, you know. Brett's got stuff on concerts he'll tell you about in a little bit. But is that it? What else? What else is there? What's your organization doing? That's a good question, right? Who do you work for? And better yet, here's a different way to look at it. Who do you represent? Now, at our last staff meeting, we talked about this. We spoke about this, right, Brett?
Yeah, we did.
We did. Listen to this. I want you to think about something. When people come up to you and you meet them in the street, you meet them somewhere, you talk to them. Hey, man, what's your name? Bill. How you doing, Bill? Word up. Yo, Bill, where do you work? What do you do? What's your answer to people? I work here. Where do you work? Oh, I work for ComEd. I work for blah, 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 blah. How are you answering that question? What are you spending 8 a.m. till, I don't know what your schedule is, 5, right? 10 to 5, whatever it is. I don't know, 9 to 6. That time that you're spending doing, when you talk about it to other people, how do you explain it? Do you use words like, yeah, I work at blah, blah, blah? I look at it a little bit differently. And we talked about this at the staff meeting, told Brett, told Karina, told everyone, right? Maybe instead of working places, we should represent them. How does that sound? Yo, what do you do for a living? Where you work at? I represent the Neighbor Project. Right?
Yeah.
You, Wabanzi. Yo, what school you go to? I represent Wabanzi Community College, right?
Yeah.
Don't that sound stronger? Doesn't that instill pride? Now, if you don't think about your job like that or what you're doing, then, maybe you just answer, hey, I work for, now, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I don't answer questions like that. When people ask me what I do, I tell them that I represent the Neighbor Project. And then I, split hairs. I'm the outreach crew, right? I represent the Neighbor Project. So that's just a little bit of something that I wanted you guys to kind of think about. Because now that the summertime is coming up, there's more opportunities that are around for young people and organizations and individuals and things like that. But we got to you should be happy and fulfilled in what you're doing. And if you're not, maybe flip it on its head and look at it a different way and find a way to do that. And if you have flipped it and turned that Rubik's Cube so much and you still can't get it aligned to allow yourself to proclaim with any sense of pride what you do to another person, then maybe you're not doing the right thing. I don't know, though, but that's just for y'all to think about. The time is 8:14 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Brett, if you would be so kind, young man, take us to some news. Give us what you got in your hand.
Yeah. Just announced 2023 summer concerts. Get tickets by May 31st and save. Concerts on sale now. The Troubadour Project is an iconic 70s rock classics band, and they will be playing on Saturday, June 24th. Hollywood Nights, the Bob Seger Experience, is happening Friday, July 28th, and I'm planning to go to that concert as well.
Yeah, word up.
Staying Alive, One Night of the Bee Gees. They are going to play on Saturday, August 5th. And then lastly, Get the Light Out, a celebration of the Mighty Zepp, Friday, August 18th, 2023 at River's Edge Park, and I'm also planning to make it to that concert as well.
All right, great stuff. Thank you very much for that, Brett. The time is 8:15 a.m. Brett's going to be going out to the concerts here in town, like he just said. So if you're out and about, you can see our man Brett on the streets in the flesh. Brett has done some community work. He's been out there doing the outreach, meeting the folks. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for that. You know, he'll be in the spots, man. So if you see him out and about, give him a hug or something. Okay. Next piece of news is Saturday, July 8th. This is for the veterans. Save the date. Veterans Softball Tournament and Family Fest. It's going to be at Beverly Park, 2460 West 102nd Street in Chicago, 60655. There's great sponsors for this organization, or this event. Chicago Park District, Mission Barbecue, Sports Guard, and the Road Home program at Rush. Really want to highlight the work that the Road Home program does. They are a great resource for veterans. They offer free mental health resources and care for veterans and their family members too. So one doesn't have to be necessarily a veteran. If you have a veteran in your family, you're a family member of a veteran, you're also able to partake in their services and resources. They've got a great network of people, organizations, and other like-minded, places, things. I mean, they got connections everywhere. They had, Marine General Mattis came to one of their speeches. I mean, he came to like two of them. Football, Chicago Bears, Blackhawks. I mean, all kinds of cool stuff, man. So want to shout out and highlight the work that the Road Home program does for the people out there. Good stuff. Alejandra Hernandez is our dear friend. So we want to say thank you very much to her for giving us all of that cool news. Next is Mardi Gras. That's going to be on May 12th. That's Friday of next week. This is going to be at Hotel Arista, and this fundraiser is for the Alive Center. I'm going to be the MC there, so get ready for that. That's going to be a humdinger, y'all. That's going to be a humdinger. So I'm ready for it. I'm mentally prepared. Yeah, now just got to pick out my outfit and see what I'm going to do. I don't have a lot of purple or green or like yellow clothing and all. I have no Mardi Gras like material or anything. So Candace Henning, who's a dear friend of the show, she says, Curtis, here's what I got for you. I got some school donated a whole bunch of like stuff to them. So they have bin upon bin of costume wear and things like that to wear for Mardi Gras. So I'm going to look forward to that. Well, this is going to be at Hotel Arista, 2139 Citygate Lane in Naperville. Tickets are $175 per person. And there's early bird tickets as well that are on sale through the 24th. That date just passed. My bad. So the tickets are still on sale, but the early bird is over. But this is going to be from 6 to 11 p.m., a carnival fundraising gala. And come photo ready in green, gold, or purple, Mardi Gras theme, or semi-formal attire. Okay. I'm going to look good, but I can't guarantee that I'll be Mardi Gras status. But, you guys know how it is. If you're partying, whatever you're wearing is a costume. The time is 8:19 a.m. Gloria Penaloza, good morning to you, dear friend, as well. So I'm going to go take myself to a brief commercial here. Man, it's a beautiful day here in the city of Aurora, you guys. I hope that everybody is feeling well and satisfied. You've made it to the end of the week. You've made it to Friday. You should be proud of yourself. You should be happy. Because I know so many of you guys in person. You guys are like, whoa, Curtis, man, I can't wait until this week is over. It's been so hard. It's been so tough. My boss is killing me. This, that, and the other. Hey, I get it. All right. So moving right along, the next thing I'm going to tell you guys about, there's really cool people in the city of Aurora, and Alan Benson is one of these cool people. Now, I've never met Alan Benson, but he works for the Voice newspaper, and he consistently sends us great stories and news all the time. And he sent me something, and I want to talk to this. I want to show you guys, read this to you guys real quick. The time is 8:20 a.m. There's a schooling senior citizens thing that happened recently, and they were teaching senior citizens about the police academy. Listen to this. At Bardwell Residences, they showed off a bomb squad robot. A tactical throw robot was also demonstrated by the Kane County Sheriff's deputy. About 70 seniors signed up for the free event, and that was at, Bardwell. Visitors toured the Kane County Emergency Management Mobile Command Center, and 70 seniors, took part in this. They met a police dog as well, and you see all of this stuff going on, and it really makes you think like, wow, there's no limit to the amount of engagement people will do if they're like called upon. Think about it. They're learning about robot dogs. That's pretty cool, man. So temporarily replacing the U.S. Postal Service was a police robot from the Kane County Sheriff's Office Bomb Squad. Commander Kevin Tyndall directed the robot during remarks about bomb squad missions at Bardwell. The Sheriff's Office was among local public safety agencies presenting demonstrations at the Old Copley Hospital East parking lot. The demos comprised a senior citizen spring police academy presented by Southeast Kane County Triad. North Aurora-based nonprofit Triad links seniors, law enforcement, and community resources to keep seniors safe from crime. About 70 seniors signed up. North Aurora Police Department Officer Robin Steckline, hope I'm saying that's right, Stecklin, opened the event by welcoming attendees and directing them to demonstration stations. In addition to the Sheriff's Department, other safety agencies participating included Aurora Police Department, North Aurora PD, Montgomery PD, Aurora Emergency Management Agency, and Kane County Emergency Management. Sponsors were Kane County Sheriff's Office, Aurora Township, City of Aurora Senior and Disability Service, and Aetna. And got the pictures for it. That was a really cool thing, man. And I'm so glad to see that. I thought that was really cool. And I just really wanted to share that with you guys because I do believe, man, that is like just the kind of thing that the community needs more of. So shouts out to Bardwell for putting that on with the folks, and shout out to all the agencies for going out there and taking part and showing those people something. Okay. All right. So the time is now 8:23. Brett, give us Greenfest, and then we will come back in.
Aurora Greenfest is happening Saturday, May 13th at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Presco Community Center.
All right. Thank you very much. Now, at that event from 10 a.m. to 4, there's going to be solar panel installers, green car owners, local environmental groups, and several special attractions. More than 100 activities and exhibitors will be part of the year's festival. I think they still need volunteers. Mavis Bates will be back on the show on Monday, so tune in for that on Monday. We're going to be learning more about Greenfest and getting ready for it because it is next week. In affiliation with the Conservation Foundation, this is the 11th annual Aurora Greenfest. So wow, this is going to be great. Speaker presentations will be on topics such as solar, recycling, damn, sip it up. Hey, everybody, sip it up. You at home, Tracy Duran. We haven't sipped it up in a while. Okay, let's try that again because it wasn't solar recycling. It's solar, but I just skipped over the comma. Solar, recycling, urban planting, the Fox River Climate Action Plan, Preservation and Citizens Utility Board, and an environmental car show will feature electric vehicles on the lawn. Local bands will perform outdoors, including the heavy lifting duo, Sunflower Headlights, the Fishin' Buddies, and Fermilab's Mr. Freeze will be at the music stage at noon for a live science show. Now, that's going to be very cool. All right. So shouts out to all the great organizations, and get ready to tune in on Monday as we talk once again with Mavis Bates and learn about what's going to be going on and taking place at Greenfest. If you've never been to Greenfest, come on out. You will love it. You'll have a really good time. Okay. Are you guys ready for First Friday tonight? Are you guys prepared? Are you going out for First Friday, Brett?
I'm gonna try to make it out tonight. Looking forward to it.
Okay. So First Friday tonight is going to be, there's a food truck festival going on tonight from 5 to 9 p.m. and that's going to be all on Benton Street. So if you haven't been to the food truck festival on Benton, it's great. All up and down Benton Street, literally from Benton and Broadway up to River Street, where Society 57 and Wickwood House is. So it's going to be great. Come on out there. Have a good time. Lots of great participating food trucks are going to be out there. Tamales Plus, which gave us a shout out. Want to say good morning to Tamales Plus. They will be out there as well. So, man, go on out there and try some of the food. Now, when you guys go out there tonight and try the food, I would like you, I'm going to ask on Monday. So remember this. We will ask on Monday what food truck you liked and why you liked it. So think about that. Brett will be asking you that too. What food truck you like if you go, what food truck you liked and why you liked it. And it can't just be, the ice cream was good. No, I want to know why you liked it. Did the logo look good? And is it somebody we should talk to, somebody we should get to know and holler at, Let us know. Let us know what you guys think. And actually, I got something else for you here. Hold on. See that? See, we don't just have dead air no more. We can play a little music as we get our other thing going on here. I noticed that my friends of Family Focus keep doing more great things, so I wanted to bring this up to you guys too. This is important news because it deals with citizenship, and we've got a couple of emails recently. I'm going to tell you guys a little story here real quick. Then I'll get back to where I was going with that. But we are trying to help promote all of the citizenship-related things or anything that can help with any of those costs and alleviate some of that burden for people, because that's a really tough hump to get over. And for people who don't have to worry about citizenship, it could be helpful to help people who do have to worry about citizenship. So that's why we're going to kind of do a little bit more to spread the word. Family Focus is doing a good job. Christina Campos is a dear friend of ours. So we're going to help to magnify and amplify that message to hopefully help people who are struggling with citizenship or need to know what they can do to help themselves and alleviate some of the costs. If there's any kind of workshops and things like that, we'll help spread that news. So if that's something that you're interested in, or you know somebody that can benefit from that, tag them into this video, or you can share these videos with them later, or let them know about Buenos Dias Aurora, because this information here, which I'm going to put on the screen, this information here we have in Spanish as well, and we talk about it in detail on Buenos Dias Aurora. So I'm gonna just go over the key points of this real quick so that you guys can at least get this information. But it's a citizenship and public aid benefits workshop. It's taking place with at Family Focus. So this will be 552nd Avenue from 9 a.m. to noon, and it's going to be on Saturday, June 24th. Now, there's a lot of organizations who are helping out, like DHS, the Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights, New Americans Initiative as well. Now, the professional fees by credit or debit is $50 for citizenship. Immigration fees for citizenship are $725, which is not needed if applying for fee waiver or scholarship. The $50 for citizenship applies only on the day of the workshop. Now, scratch it up. Did you know that there's predatory places and organizations and people out there who try to take advantage of money from immigrants and screw them over with all kind of exorbitant fees, give them a fake document and send them off and say that they're good? You know that happens? Did you know that? Did anybody know that? Did you know that? Josie Mendoza Geller? Did you guys know that? That there's people who it's commonly referred to as the black market. It's got other names. But did you know that? Did you know that right now somewhere, some guy or some person is on the lookout for some dude or woman trying to get citizenship and will sell them some janky documents, phony stamps, or Jimmy an ID for them? Yeah. Crime. Up to and including human trafficking. Did you know that? That shit is real. So this is serious. And this is legitimate. I want people to take part in legitimate things that would help them. I don't want people doing illegal stuff. I don't want predatory lending services in the community, charging you crazy amounts of money for a loan, right? Let's do things the right way. Let's pass along good information when we can. This information comes from Family Focus, the Department of Human Services, and the Illinois Coalition for Immigrants and Refugee Rights. There is nothing fraudulent about this information. It's going to be Saturday, June 24th from 9 a.m. to noon at Family Focus here in Aurora, 552nd Avenue. And I might be there. You never know. You never know. What you got over there? What is that? What is that? And what's that one? Read it. There you go. My man.
one?
Oh, that's not Walk with a Dog? There it is. There it is.
Yes.
There you go. Please give us that. And then give us glucose testing. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Come with us every second and fourth Saturday of the month at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Rush Copley Healthplex, 1900 Ogden Avenue, Aurora, Illinois. This provider-led group is a fun and safe place to go for a walk, learn about health, and meet new friends. The event is free and all are welcome.
Yes.
Free glucose testing every Wednesday, 8 to 10 a.m. at the Rush Copley Diabetes Center, 2088 Ogden Avenue, Suite 100.
Thank you very much. And then last but not least, yeah.
And then the most important news here, the 3-year anniversary party on May 13th. The party starts at 7 p.m. DJ Venom is going to be mixing live music all night at McCarty Mills.
And actually, I got one more thing for you to read, my brother. Here, I need you to deliver this to us as well. The time is 8:33 a.m. Yeah, there you go. That one's legit, too. Thank you.
I'm not going to read off the Spanish aside because it's not going to sound good. So, the Aurora Youth Council presents Think Cafe. We need your ideas. Be the change. We want you to know what you think about life in Aurora. You are invited to join us for an interactive discussion at your school. Can't attend, scan QR code above and take our poll.
Yeah, I was telling Brett to read something that was in Spanish. My bad. Let me scratch myself up.
The only Spanish I know is the stuff I learned in high school.
I might read it. I can't even read it. Never mind. Well, you got to laugh, right?
Yeah.
You got to laugh. When the ship is sinking, I'll be laughing. Believe that. All right, time is 8:34. Trace Duran says, yes, I've heard about that, and it's so sad that people take advantage like that. Absolutely. Josue Pais says, that's messed up. Yep, and Jose Mendoza Geller, sad but true. People taking advantage of others. That is, I mean, it's ridiculous, y'all. It's ridiculous, and that stuff is going on all over the place. I'm going to tell you a short story real quick. I have a neighbor. Dude lives on my street. Well, duh, right? I have a neighbor who doesn't speak much English, but, you know, he's seen the Neighbor Project shirt, and, you know, we talk a little bit. He's doing his yard. He's barbecue, making out of cheddars and everything. You know, come over, have a Modelo, you know. So he told me a story about how, I guess he lived in Chicago for a while, then he moved to Aurora. You know, he's been here for like 35 years or something like. Anyway, he told me about the like there's well-known streets where everything is fraudulent, you know, and like you just told to go there, like, yeah, go to Canal Street, you know, and see whoever, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole enterprise. It's a ingrained part of life in the immigrant community, knowing where to go to get it done for X. Think about it, man. That's deep. That's deep. Now, the same thing happens kind of in the black community a little bit. You know, I'm an old school kind of dude, so I can remember, you know, being told kind of the same things, just not on the immigrant tip, you know, like, you know, hey, go to the rail yard on Sibley. You know, you can get a job with no ID. You know, they're not worried about all that. Think about it, man. A whole nother culture, a whole nother layer to do things without documents, without organization, without. Scary stuff, man. Scary stuff. The older I get, seriously, the older I get, I think to myself, like, you know what? Like, the world is a crazy messed up place. And all of this stuff it matters way more than you actually think. It matters so much more than we're not thinking deep enough sometimes. Like, I remember when the whole procession thing happened with the parade last year. If you guys recall, right? It wasn't a parade, it was a procession. Right? Where they weren't going to do it down the streets. They were going to have buses or whatever it was and go to locations. And, you know, you got to come outside your house and wave. And then, right? And it's, oh, well, why they taking our parades away? Well, hold on, man. Like, maybe safety would be more important than a parade. Because that wasn't long or far away from the Highland Park tragedy. Remember that? Don't be so selfish, man. Maybe it's not being taken away from you. Maybe for the public good, it has to be on pause or amended, changed, added to, detracted from. Maybe. Could be, man. We got to start thinking more as a family, man. We got to start thinking more. We got to start thinking more togetherness, man. Can't be thinking about what's being taken away from us. We're not losing anything. You know? Mm-hmm. That's just me, man. I got a lot of sleep last night, so I'm kind of deep with it right now, man. I've been thinking, you know, but we got more news to go right now. The time is 8:38 a.m. Do you have glucose testing over there? Did we do glucose testing yet?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, right after I talked with the doc thing.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. Can you please deliver this hot piece of news? I'll trade you, my brother. Okay. All right, everything is set. Everything is highlighted right there. The key points on that one. The time is 8:39 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast.
State Rep Barbara Hernandez is joining Circuit 3 Teresa Barrero to hold at King County expungement clinics to assist Kane County residents with expunging or sealing records. The second will be on September 9th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Galena Blvd Public Library on 270 North Grove Avenue in Elgin. I am holding these clinics with thru to help people reclaim their futures. Hernandez has said, my goal here is to ensure that people know their rights and know how to exercise those rights.
All right.
I'm like trying to like
What?
break it up. I'm sorry. Members of our community who have committed low-level non-violent offenses should not be forced to carry the burden of their actions if they have the legal rights to expunge them.
All right. Good job, man. Good job. Good job.
Like,
Oh, yeah. You can, man, break it up, put it apart, whatever you got to do, man.
Like, that's the one thing I realized about being off the news. Got to like figure out when to breathe.
Exactly. See that? Right?
Yeah,
You're learning, right?
definitely.
See? Wasn't doing that before, but now you see. That's the kind of thing
Yeah.
you can only learn in the battlefield, man. That's the kind of thing you can only learn that by doing it. Yeah, we've Brett's come a long way doing the news, ladies and gentlemen. So let's hit the claps for Brett, man. Brett. Yeah, you keep it up, bro. You keep it up. All right. So, now Julia Lindbergh is here. Good morning, Julia Lindbergh. Maria Saltigeri says she will be at the the food truck tonight. I'm so excited. Maybe I'll do readings. Ooh. Sipping it up while in the motorhome today. Josie Mendoza Geller, are you on the road again? Josie Mendoza Geller takes more trips than a kid who can't walk, man. I swear. She is always on a trip. She's down in the country somewhere, or she goes a lot of places. So be safe out there, Josie. You and Ben Geller, what is up? Good morning. Maria Saltigeri says, I'll be looking for the boba tea truck. I didn't know we had one. Who knew? Speaking of food trucks, Atravite Confections, you should talk with Jackie. Oh, thank you. See, that's a good connection. Put that in the chat. Open food truck park and open air market, the Russ Stop. That's something new happening in Montgomery, 1111 South Lake Street. It's an open air food truck market, so it looks like it'll be pretty promising, pretty cool. Now, I know what you're thinking, especially you, Josue Pais. See, that's what I like about doing this. I can remember. I got a good memory. Remember Josue? Josue, I remember you talking about that. Aurora should have a food truck thing. Montgomery got one. Nora Peterson's here. Good morning. Cindy Morales says, that's funny. More trips than a kid who can't walk. Y'all can use that. Go ahead. It's for every. Go ahead. Use that. Y'all like that. I know. I like that one too. The first time I heard it, I was like, I'm going to use that forever. Been using it ever since. All right. Next piece of news I got for you. Very important. 8:42 is the time. I'm going to deliver all this. We will do this. Support programs for movement disorders. Very important. Our friends of the Parkinson's Foundation, in conjunction with Rush Copley Healthplex Studio One. Spring and summer 2023, Rush Copley Movement Disorder Programs provide support services to people with Parkinson's disease, essential tremor, dystonia, and ataxia to help them manage their condition and maximize their movement, coordination, and quality of life. There are movement disorder support groups, caregiver or care partner support groups, speakers and special events, and different prerequisites. Taught by certified Delay the Disease instructors, these classes can help counteract the movement challenges experienced by people with movement disorders. All exercise classes are held at Rush Copley Healthplex, 1900 Ogden Avenue. Now, each in-person class is limited to 15 participants. If a class is full, you will be put on the wait list to join the class in person, but you may participate virtually until then. Now, this information here, I just got the digital copy of this flyer. So that's why it hasn't been posted on our Facebook yet. I will get this posted over the weekend on our Facebook so you can share it in that fashion. But once again, Rush Copley Medical Center, if you call them and just say and ask about movement disorders, they will tell you about the support programs. So, and then you can follow up a little bit further if you need to, specifically about Parkinson's or any of the other any of the other movement disorders that were mentioned here. So please reach out to these folks. Once again, that number is 630-499-6681. That's Cheryl Nelson at Rush, right there at Rush. So please check that out. Okay, next, let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. When REO Speedwagon played a sold-out show at River Edge Park in 2021, the City of Aurora gave the iconic band a key to the city. What's a guy got to do to get a key to the city? Wouldn't that be cool? That would be awesome. How do you get a key to the city? What, we got to make a band or something? Is that what we got to do? You got to be REO Speedwagon. That's going to be my next goal. That's going to be our goal, right? We need a key to the city. Because you ever look in the movies, the mayor gives the key to the city when, like, when the hero saves the day. Like, oh, the buildings fell down. Thank you, Jack Slade. Key to the city. Like, yes. But what comes with that? You get to eat anywhere for free? I wonder what comes with that. That'd be cool. Tracy Duran, what's the history of the key to this? Is that that's a purely American thing? I don't think they do that anywhere else. Anyway, I need to tell you the news. This Labor Day weekend, the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Famers will use that key to the city to unlock another amazing REO Speedwagon live show Saturday, September 2nd at 8 o'clock p.m. River Edge Park. Are you free that day? Well, we don't know yet.
I'm
That's months
open
away.
for like September, so I know.
we have no idea. I don't even know if I'm free that day. Saturday, September 2nd at 8 p.m. River Edge Park. Tickets are on sale. Tickets are $50. River Edge Park, 360 North Broadway, right across the street from the Metra. That is the Aurora Transportation Center. The time is 8:46 p.m. Josue Pais says, here, man, you got one. It opens up all the McDonald's. Don't play. I'd still use it. I would use it, too, with authority. I said, you know who I am? I said, McChicken, no mayo. That would be awesome. Marie Madden is here. Good morning, Marie Madden. Tomorrow, we will be participating in a market event organized by a retail store in North Aurora. Hope to see you guys there. And for those that mention about you heard us at Good Morning Aurora, we will give you $5 off for Cinco de Mayo. Oh, hold up. What song could... Nah. Yes. Now that's majestic. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. You get $5 off if you mention Good Morning Aurora to the woodworkers. And that's good work, too. I mean, it's not just wood, baby. It's crafted. Epic. Gloria Gerardo is here. It was, right?
Inspiring.
Gloria Gerardo is here. Good morning, and I hope you will have yourself a nice day today and weekend. So happy Cinco de Mayo today. Amen. Thank you very much. All right. Tracy Duran got us some history. Let's see what Tracy has to say. She says, according to Google, the first key to the city ever awarded in America, was in New York City all the way back in 1702. Holy cow. At the time, then Mayor Philip French executed a freedom of the city for Viscount Edward Cornbury, who was the governor of New York and New Jersey. And I actually think it's Vicant. Edward Cornbury. That sounds like a phony name you give to a cop, right? What's your name, sir? Edward Cornbury. Get out the car.
Sounds like the PG version of like a Grand Theft Auto game, like
right.
Simpsons hitting mom with Officer Cornbury.
Officer Cornbury. Josue Pais says, I got 5 on it. That's a good song. All right, time's 8:48. Let's keep going. I got more stuff to tell you guys about. All right. Next piece of news, ladies and gentlemen. The Illinois Legislative Latino Caucus has been at the forefront of making naturalization a reality for thousands of Illinoisans. Did you know there's a naturalization fee scholarship? Learn more about that at the New Americans Initiative. And the resources that they have are citizenship classes, citizenship scholarships, preparation for the citizenship test, DACA assistance, and so much more. Now, I have the links for this here. Hang on a second, because I'm going to have Brett put that in the chat for us. You keep chilling. I get it.
Rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora.
All right. Now, Brett, if you would be so kind. Here is their website right there. Thank you very much. All right. Sounds like a name for a character for a cereal like Captain Crunch's real name, Horatio Magellan Crunch. That's a good one. I don't think nobody knew that until right now. Thank you very much for that, Tracy Duran. You are the best. Okay. You will have noticed that Alderwoman Wani Garza of the 2nd Ward, she had there was a Dia de los Niños event that was supposed to take place on Sunday last week due to the weather. That did not happen. That date has been changed and moved to May 7th, which is this Sunday. So it's going to be at the same place, McCarty Park, 350 East Galena Boulevard, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And there will be many great things out there. There will be raffles, toys, bicycles, clowns, and face painting. This is brought to us by many great organizations, including Loaves and Fish, Unidos, Judge Bianca Camargo, Alderman Bill Donnell, and Senator Karina Villa. So thank you very much for all of this great work and for participating and helping the folks out. Good stuff. Time is 8:51 a.m., you guys. All right, one more piece of news here. I have the flyer right here, and this is how we're going to end it. All right, here we go. There is, you put that in there, Brett. My man.
Yeah, dude.
My man. Thank you very much for that, young man. All right. Brett's got the link in there to the New Americans Initiative. If you or somebody that you know needs help with citizenship, getting over that hump, becoming a citizen, hit that link. Go there. Check it out. Hopefully it can help you out. Alejandra Mascote is here. Good morning, Alejandra. Good to see you. Okay. There is a pop-up clothing shop, and this is going to be May 21st at the Eola Center, 555 East Eola Road, room 100. Now, that's the Eola branch of the Aurora Public Library as well. Now, thousands of items from brands like Champion, Hanes, Playtex, Bally, and more, all new items, women's clothing, bras and underwear, etc. Everything is $5 and under. This is a cash-only event. It's going to be from noon to 4 p.m. as well. And I have the flyer with the link embedded in it. Now, why is that important? And this is how we're going to end today. So get ready. Time is 8:52. I got here early just for this. You know, you guys there used to be these things. I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm going to take you back. I remember these things. Do you guys remember a thing called hand-me-down clothes? Anybody remember those? Anybody remember hand-me-down clothes? Brett?
Yeah, I do. My family had a system, like the oldest cousin would keep sending them down the pipe. Then I've basically grew up on hand-me-downs.
So, and now, you heard that. I did too. Anybody remember hand-me-downs? Right? Hoping that your cousin outgrew a fly pair of Adidas pants or something like that. Remember that? Well, nowadays, it's not just hand-me-downs anymore. Now, hand-me-downs aren't just clothes that your cousin outgrew anymore. Now, hand-me-downs could be something that a person needs to have dignity. Think about it. Think about that. Think about all the clothes you don't wear anymore. Throw them away. Got a little rip on the end. Now you're tossing it out. People need so many things, and clothing is one of them. I wanted to highlight this because everything's $5 and under. We live in a time now, and I'm happy to see this. I'm happy, you know. We live in a time now where people think so much about other people that they put creativity with it. And now they make a pop-up shop for good clothing for under $5. insinuating through the price and having it at a library that there is no way that a person could not get something for themselves. Think about that. That's the big picture, right? Everybody. There's nobody out there who can't or could not afford, with some exceptions, sure, to partake in that. I like that. I like that. I like living in a world where people care a little bit more, so they'll get creative to do a little bit more. I like that. I like that kind of thing. Now you're thinking. Right? That's using your brain. And that's a good thing. So we had the food pantry on yesterday, and the conversation was in Spanish. But there was a little nugget that I pulled out of it that I was able to fully understand. And I think Jocelyn Escalona and Jessie Pedraza are the young ladies who were on the show yesterday. And Jocelyn Escalona said something to the effect that, like, if I'm not, I'm not going to massacre her, but she said something like, we don't just look at them as clients, we look at them as people. And that's deep. Especially when you can remember a time where people weren't looked at like that, where they were only clients. Not even clients, numbers. Number 261, right? Crazy times. But I'm glad to see things are a little bit differently today. I hear a lot of people coming, the world, we're a weak country, we're a weak society. I don't believe that, man. I think that when you're taking an extra step back to make sure, when you look over your shoulder to make sure everybody else is keeping up, that's not weak. That's probably the strongest thing you could do, depending on the circumstance. The time is 8:56. Josue Pais says, peace and blessings, y'all. More love, more good vibes. Happy Cinco de Mayo. See you guys out and about on First Friday. Be safe. Yeah, you too. Norman Peterson says, work smart, not hard. Absolutely, Norman Peterson. Amen to that. Maria Banuelos. Yes, surround yourself with the doers of the world. Absolutely. Maria Banuelos is your local realtor. Hashtag Homes with Maria. She can help you get situated in the house and the home for you. So please reach out to her. She's a dear friend. And you may have noticed that she's also famous. She was in our Great Paris Bistro video trying all the food. Prosciutto wrapped shrimp. Lord have mercy. Trust me, it tastes really good. All right. The time is 8:57 a.m. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day, a wonderful day. Have a great weekend, man, out there. And, enjoy First Friday tonight. The Neighbor Project has many apartments to turn over. We have families who've graduated our programs, our network savings program, and those people, it's been a couple years for them, but they've saved up money with which to use as a down payment on a new home. So my job, what I will be doing this weekend, I will be expending energy and painting and doing all kinds of things to make the next house ready for the next family to hopefully come and work with us and spend the time, spend the energy, expend the resources, put in the work to make a home and a life for themselves, and then they go on. And then a new family comes. The same thing happens over and over again. And while it's not changing the world immediately, remember, the only constant in life is change. And that's a great way to end it. Anything else, Brett? Oh, yeah. Duh.
You had me on mute, so
Yep,
I couldn't
my bad.
interject with my little one-liners. So,
the time is 8:59. Yo, that sounds good. Shrimp. I love shrimp. Today we're going to Katrina's at noon. Today, come on over, friends. Thank you very much, you guys. All right. I hope that you guys have a great weekend, man. Be blessed. And last but not least, take care of yourself and each other. How are we going to end it today? Let's do it like this.